G'day folks, today I've returned to a reliable old dam, Old Faithful, that I caught a lot of yabbies in last year, to see if there's still any yabbies in here. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now with all of the rain we've had, many of the dams that I like to go yabbying in are not yabbying very well at all. This dam was really good last year, but it has risen a lot and overflowed since then. There's no water flowing into it now though, which is a good thing for yabbying. So I'm going to put 2 collapsible bait traps in, and they're both baited with Goodo's dry dog food. And I'm going to leave them for an hour or two, then come and check them, and then I'll either come back later tonight and check them, or check them tomorrow. Is Old Faithful worth yabbying when the other dams aren't? Well, let's get the nets in and find out. The mosquitoes are absolutely horrendous. It's a terrible year for them. Now I'm going to put my net out there just to try and wet it a bit. I've said this before on my channel. It's a bit of a yabbying tip. If you can wet the net, it just makes it a bit heavier and easier to throw out. Because the lake is still quite high, this is actually really shallow here. Normally there's no water there, so it's so I've got to get the net out a bit further. Now net number 2, I might just bring that down this way a little bit.
The mosquitoes are next to level. This is shocking.
Right, once again I'll wet the net. Get a bit of weight in the net as I kill the mosquitoes off my back. Net number 2 out there will do. I'll come back in an hour or two and glue. I don't know. Can't think of a word that rhymes. Anyhow, it's 3:45. I'll give them at least an hour or so, then I'll come back and just get a bit of an idea as to whether or not I think I'm going to do any good in here, and then I'll leave them in for the long haul. This video proudly sponsored by Aerogard. Well, it's actually not, but I wish it was. Righto, we're back at the mosquito swamp, and it's just horrible. It's been a bit over an hour, and to ensure that I catch something now, I've brought a Superstar Yabby Specialist Net Puller in her. Go! Oh yes, we have yabbies. Look at it. Oh, mozzies are horrible.
Do you want me to fill the bucket up with water?
Are they big enough? I reckon we can do... look, I think they're a bit small. We're going to put them back. Right, 1.
2. Trying to do this without getting nicked.
Lol. 3. 4.
Are you going to put it back out?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Can you do the zip up? Right, so 4 in the first net. Now put your foot on the bucket, on the bottle, so that you don't throw the whole lot in. Now wait. I'm going to put this in slow motion. Superstar's effort, but your eyelash fell off.
Did it?
Alright, go you good thing. I'm guessing 5.
I'm guessing 2.
Oh, I can see something in there. Oh, none. It's a leaf. 4 in one net and none in the other net. Oh, mozzies, shocking. Wait, I'm going to put it in slow motion. Perfect. Look at that nose ring. Well, 4 in the first net, none in the second net, for a grand total of 4. Now, that was about an hour. It took about an hour to get them 4 yabbies, and now I'm going to leave the nets in for a long soak. Leave them in for the long haul. I'm not sure, it's currently 5 o'clock. I'm not sure whether I'll get back here later on this evening. If not, I'll be back tomorrow morning to check them. And will there be any yabbies in? Well, I reckon there will be, but whether there's any size or not, I don't know. Let's find out when we check the nets, I guess. Right, folks, I'm back at the mosquito pond. Time to check the nets. They've been in since yesterday. It's now just before lunch. So they've been in about, I don't know, 18 or 19 hours. What's the prediction? My prediction is that between the 2 nets I'm going to catch 10 yabbies, and of those 10, only 4 enough are going to be big enough to keep, and I'll probably put them back. That's the prediction. Hopefully I'm wrong and I'll catch heaps of big ones. Now I want at least 10 big yabbies before I'll consider keeping a feed. Let's see how we go. Right, 10 between the 2. I can feel it vibrating. There's something in here. It's heavy. Oh wow, what a monstrous yabby in there. There is an enormous yabby in there. Better get some bucket in the water. Some water in the bucket. Better get some bucket in the water. There is so many yabbies in here. Look. There's probably 7 or 8, maybe 9, but there's a couple of big ones. Let's have a look and see what we got. And we'll do it quickly because I'm just getting eaten by mosquitoes. 1, he's alright. 2, he's alright. 3, he's alright. 4, he's a bit small. Whoa! Mosses! Look at that! It's huge! It's only got one claw. Yeah, we've got a clock. Every dam's got a clock, hasn't it? 1 big hand and 1 small hand. Oh, how many have I put in there? I think I put 4 in. There's another one-armed bandit, no eggs. Little one here. I've lost count. I think I'm up to 6, aren't I? I'll put me camera back on my head. 7, he's a bit small. Oh, this is hard because the mosquitoes are just caning me. I forgot to put Aeroguard on. Oh, he's a nice one. 8. Too small. 9, 10, 11, and there's still 1 in the net, a little one. Oh. Right, 12. So the first net had a dozen, and I've lost count of what I've put in. I think I've put 6 in and thrown 6 back or something like that. Let's go check the other net. I'm going back to the car to get Aeroguard on before I check the other net. I don't think I've ever put so much Aeroguard on. That was horrific. At one stage I felt a sting. I looked around, there's 3 of them biting me at once and 3 more on this arm. I should have put the Aeroguard on first. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed sometimes. I could feel that last net vibrating when I pulled it up. I can feel this one vibrating too. Oh, listen to them. There's so much weight in there. That is, look at all them yabbies. There's probably 15 or 20 yabbies and some of them are huge. Awesome! It's been a slow start to the yabby season, but I've got there now, that's for bloody sure. Look at this. Right, look. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These ones are going back, these little ones. 9. Big yabby, small claws. 10, 11. He's got no claws, he's going to get killed in that bucket, so I'll put him back. 12, big one here. 13, 14. What did I say, 15 yabbies in the dam?
15. I'm pretty sure I called that at 15 yabbies, didn't I? That's so good. Bits of shells here. Might have been 16 at one stage during the night. A few claws. Wow! Ho-ho! Right, so I'm going to tip these out, put some more water in the bucket, keep the 12 biggest ones and put the rest back. Keep a dozen. Right, I'll do it up from the water a bit so that I've got time to move. I'll get the water. A dozen of the biggest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am checking these for eggs if you haven't noticed. 10, 11, 12. These other ones can go back. Right, look at that. A dozen of the best. Oops. That is cool. Look at all that. How good's that? Well, folks, I certainly did hit the jackpot in this video. I've done a lot better than I expected, and I've got a lovely feed of yabbies. I'm going home a very, very happy man. It's great that I'm finally able to get onto a few yabbies after a very slow start to the unofficial yabbying season. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video.